Hello, I'm Joshua Ackerman, Instructional Technology Specialist at CSB+SJU. Today we're going to be going over how to record a PowerPoint presentation and export as an MP4 video. We'll be covering both Windows and Mac computers in this tutorial, as well as uploading to OneDrive. Let's get started. I recommend starting by creating your PowerPoint in OneDrive. This ensures your file saves automatically as you work. In OneDrive, click the Add New button and select PowerPoint Presentation. In the top left, you can rename your file by clicking Presentation and changing the file name. You can now start to build your presentation. I would also recommend writing a script or talking points. This is optional, but it could help you in the long run. You can copy your script or talking points into the Click to Add Notes section for each slide. These notes will appear in the teleprompter section when you go to record, which I'll be showing you in a little bit. When you are ready to start recording, use the desktop PowerPoint application to record, since recording features are not available in the web version of PowerPoint. If you don't already have the desktop version, you can download it for free as a student, staff, or faculty member. From My CSB+SJU, go to the Technology Resources tab in the Tools menu. Click Technology Help. If prompted, log in using your CSB+SJU credentials. Now, in the search box, search for Get Microsoft Office and click the article Get Microsoft Office. Here you can choose your operating system, Windows or Mac, for detailed installation instructions. Now, let's start recording. Open your presentation in the desktop app by clicking on the editing button from the OneDrive presentation. Select Open in Desktop to launch the presentation in the desktop PowerPoint application. Now, things get a little different between Windows and Mac computers. If you're using Windows, continue watching from this point. If you're using a Mac, skip ahead to the Mac instructions at 437. Recording in PowerPoint, Windows. Let's first get your presentation ready for recording. We are now working in the desktop PowerPoint application. Go to the Record tab on the top menu ribbon. This will display multiple recording options, but we are looking for the one called Cameo. Click the drop-down next to Cameo button and select All Slides to apply a camera feed across all slides. You can now resize and position the camera feed on each slide, ensuring it doesn't cover up important content. In the Camera Format tab, you can control how the camera appears by clicking through the different options. Once you have your cameos all set, you can start recording. Click the Record button in the upper right corner to enter the presentation recording view. In this view, you can see your notes in the teleprompter mode if you have added them to your slides previously. On the top bar, you'll find useful options like Edit to modify the presentation, the Retake button, Camera and Microphone mute buttons, Pause button, Auto Scroll for teleprompter, and more options where you can choose your camera and microphone inputs, and delete current recordings. When you are ready to start, hit the Record button and it will count down from 3. Now begin your recording. While recording, you have tools at the bottom of the screen, including laser pointer, pen, and highlighter for annotations. You can change pen and highlighter colors or erase annotations with the eraser tool. If you need to take a break while recording, press the Pause button. This will pause the recording where you are at and will pick up from there once you are ready to start again. To resume, click the Play button. When you are finished, click the Stop button. Now you can review and edit recordings. Click the Edit button on the top menu to return to the PowerPoint editing view. Here you can preview audio by clicking the camera cameo on the slide. If you need to redo the presentation, click the Record button again to enter the presentation recording section. Retake a recording by clicking the Retake button and select to either edit the current slide or the entire presentation. This will delete the current recording and have you re-record what you'd like. Once you are happy with your presentation, it is time to export your video. Click Export in the top right corner of the recording screen. Under File Name, provide a title for your video. Click Browse to choose where you'd like to save the file. Select Export Video and wait for it to process. Once your video is done exporting, you can upload it to OneDrive. You can now skip ahead in this video to 651 to learn this process. Otherwise, keep watching to learn how to record a PowerPoint presentation on a Mac computer. Recording in PowerPoint, Mac. Let's first get your presentation ready for recording. We are now working in the desktop PowerPoint for Mac application. Open your presentation in the desktop app and go to the Record tab. Click Cameo to add the camera feed to your current slide. In the Camera Format tab, which opens automatically, Adjust the camera's appearance and position for each slide to avoid covering any important content. You will need to do this for each one of your slides. Select the next slide, go to the Recording tab, and click Cameo. Once you have your presentation ready for recording, click the Record button in the upper right corner to enter the presentation recording view. In teleprompter mode, you can see any notes added to each slide. Along the top menu, you'll find the X button to return to PowerPoint editing, total runtime and slide runtime, delete recording button, pause button, the camera and mute select button, and the audio mute and select button. When you are ready to start, hit the record button, and it will count down from 3. Now begin your recording. While recording, you have tools at the bottom of the screen, including laser pointer, pen, and highlighter for annotations. You can change pen and highlighter colors or erase annotations with the eraser tool. If you need to take a break while you are recording, click the pause button. This will pause the recording where you are at and will pick up from there once you are ready to start again. To resume, click the play button. When you are finished, click the stop button. Now you can review and edit recordings. Click the X button to return to PowerPoint Edit View. Here you can preview audio by clicking the camera cameo on the slide. If you need to redo the presentation, delete the recording from the slide and click the Record button again. Navigate to the slide you would like to record and click the Record button when you are ready to start. Click the Stop button when finished. Once you are happy with your presentation, it is time to export your video. Exit the recording page by clicking X. Go to File, Export. Change the file format to .mp4. Give your video a title and choose where to save it. Click Export and wait for the video to process. Once your video is done exporting, you can upload it to OneDrive. Now let's upload your video to OneDrive. In OneDrive, click the Add New button and select Files Upload. Find where you saved your video, select it, and hit Open. Wait for your file to completely upload. From here, you can share the file with your professor by sending them a link via email or copying the link to submit to Canvas. If you have additional questions or need help, please don't hesitate to contact an instructional technology specialist or the CSB and SJU help desk.